so holding his lawn, and he died.
Oh, wow. Pirates right behind me is my biggest purchase so far of 2024. We spent $9,600 plus 10% buyer's premium on this storage unit because one item caught my eye and two boxes caught my eye. There was 2 units. I just found out the owner died, so that makes it so much easier and potentially more rewarding. But let's see what's inside of here. The main reason I bought it is that right there. It is a $13,000 statue marked down from $16,000. Look at that, guys. Heavy as hell. Oh my God. Huh. And there is another one right here, guys. We have those 2 pieces. And let's not forget the 2 boxes that made me buy this storage unit right here too. Billy's Star Wars. And this is a 10 by 30. Looks like an artist. Looks like a studio. Pretty wild. Hopefully it's a good artist because, well, he passed away, so his art would be worth more. And I liked all of that. Let's get to it. Let's see what's in there, because that's one of the reasons why I bought it. Okay, so we're in a shirt business maybe. That'd be tight. Shirts and socks. Vintage. Ooh. Oh, that's actually kind of a good thing because those are vintage and people like those. They like making their vintage shirts out of them. All right. $20 camping stove. Okay, it's not sealed, but at least. Ooh. Okay. First and foremost, that is not Star Wars right there. That is a star screen. And it looks like that's what I like to see, and this is not what you would expect to be in a unit like this, but guys, it is kind of wild. That's a good little box. I mean, not $10,000, but who knows what I have in here. And we have an at. That's tight. I don't know what these are worth, but at least one of my premonitions was their Star Wars toys, and that's what made me bid this type of money. No telling what is in this unit because it's so I can't even see nothing. I just want to see things for computer. Yeah. All right, so this is one of those units I don't even know where to start. I like what I'm seeing. Fragile, best videos, seashells. But there's weird stuff. Look at this. Ship wheels? What's up with them ship wheels? Come on. I don't even know. Doll clothes, kitchen cookware, sail misc, master bedroom end of 2023. Yeah, I don't even know. This is kind of wild. Waiting for the woman to come back. I didn't even get to pay. She tried to take my money. They need approval. She let me in. So I'm just taking a peek. I'm getting it. It's like, that's for sure. But this is just unique, you know? I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Like, where? There's gotta be something good in here. Blueprints. Florida East Coast. This is a trip. Family photos to be sold. Wow. Okay. It says literally on the box, family photos to be sold. That's a very famous area right there, it looks like. Wow. Ooh. Jeez, dang. That is tight, guys. Like, this is some interesting stuff popping off here. I don't even have a clue. But I can tell you, it just is intriguing. I see potential. A lot of work involved. I'm seeing lots of art supplies. Things like this. I don't know. There's definitely some money involved in here. We got to come back and make another video. Art. White seashells. Comment below what you guys think. Billy's trains. Whew, it's a tough one. Art supplies are kind of overwhelming. And I'm sure there's some money involved in them, you know? Like, can I run this on whatnot? What do we have here? He was making some interesting art. That's what I'm curious. What was his art worth? Bead, that's $4.50. Yeah, it's kind of wild. I don't even know. He made like sea life stuff. That's a, wow, brilliant ink pads. Interesting. Color dusters. Marble metallic. Day 2, guys.
Let's go. Let's see what we got. What? Holy smoke.
Yeah.
This is kind of wild.
She doesn't just have one of those, she actually has a second little like water fountain, slightly smaller. So I'm assuming she also spent a couple thousand on this one as well. So like if she's able to spend that much on those, she's gotta have a bunch of money. So, I think there's a couple boxes like Star Wars and stuff like that too that are pretty like open. So that's why the storage unit went for so much as well.
Guys, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a like almost $300 box in the store right there. This one box of crazy ribbons. I see money coming out of here. All right, guys, we're seeing lots of little paint supplies. Look at these little paint cups. Those are cute. I mean, they're not very expensive, but that shows you the level they took to their art supplies. And I think the art supplies are going to add up heavily. Studio, California. Interesting. That's, oh, sheet. What do we got here? A whole set of these. $5.99 a decade ago. Some interesting tools, guys. A nail brad gun. A little air compressor. A bunch of hot glue sticks. This is going to be kind of interesting to see really what comes out of here. Because this stuff is... it's money. It's a lot better than women's clothes, wouldn't you say? Modern classics. What do you think whatever that is costs? Some type of dye. Some weird collectible type things. I wouldn't even call them collectible. I would just say they're weird, but possibly sellable. Avon. Okay, interesting. Ooh, Sterling Smith Corona. Couple bucks there. Billy's chart and train. What the hell? Quality marble. I don't see anything to do with train in here. What is it? It's clams. Okay. Alright, I don't know what this is worth, but that looks like it's got a built-in charger. Maybe some money. All right, look at this. Those are actually kind of tight. There's are some type of moldings. Okay. Look at that. I have no idea what something like that even goes for. I bet that's not cheap though. All sorts of them. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Comment below what you guys are thinking so far. Whenever I go through, you know, I try not to presume anymore like what I want to show, but more like what people want to see, you know. And people are just really intrigued often by what it is people keep in here. And so far, I want to know what y'all think about what this person keeps in here when you see something like a $13,000 statue and then you're moving stuff like that. All right. This looks like kind of like money. We can literally tape these together and use these as book cartons for stuff like shoes, etc., etc. So that's a good little savings right there. Okay, this one was marked trains. And that's exactly what it is, guys. That is freaking cool. I don't like the magazines, but it gives me hope that there is some type of train stuff going on here. Magazines are not what you want to see in the train world, but and buildings are actually some of the least desirable things too. There are some good brands, don't get me wrong, but you want trains. But I like it. This is a good start. These are kind of tight right here. There's 2 of those on a hinge, and then there's this cast iron piece. That is awesome. Thought that was jewelry for a second there. Wow, that's kind of different. I see large flat rates of
Butterfly stampies.
It's not just butterflies, you got flowers and chrysanthemums. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, it's a daffodil. Oh yeah, this is an Egyptian cucumber leaf plant.
That's a wisdom tree.
That's a tree of life from Pandora. The mother tree, what do they call that? AWA? Oh my gosh. This is nuts. This is just plain bonkers. Look at that. That's two drawers. Oh, look at that. It's a 3rd drawer. Are we gonna hit? Oh, it's a 4th drawer. Is this the high dollar one right here? No, it's just a jewelry box. That's actually some money right there. I could see this being a possible $400 or $500 dresser right here. Ooh. I was really hoping that it was jewelry, but it's the next best thing. I don't know what these are worth.
Nice, like for the doll pieces.
This is different. Okay, got a little patchwork quilt here. That looks old, and that looks sellable, and there looks like a piece of fabric right there. All right, this is almost cool. Almost cool. I like it. Let's see what we got. Come on, Manny. A Gilbert Hoe Classics. What is this? I don't even know. Who's replica on green? I don't even know. Bless me. That's a good one. That might be at least a $50 box right there. That's better than some of them. Alright guys, look at this. That's a litho right there. Come on. Did we hit the money? Oh, it's another one. We got that one. Oh, should we get these graded?
Did you say 10?
Maybe. A couple 10s of 10s. Alright, so comment below if you guys want to buy some of these.
He painted one and just like mass produced it, like made a bunch of copies?
Yeah. Originals might be worth something, but
Where's the original at?
it's weird.
Yeah, if they can buy the one that's at the warehouse, you know?
These are old. These are these are from ships. Look, here's another one. This one's huge. That one's huge. And then look, there's 3 more right here, guys. 3 more. To me, that's like probably 1,500 bucks, I'm thinking, at least for all of them. At least. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus there's one in that box. Or maybe close to $2 grand. This is stuff we need to find. Where are we gonna sell canvases at?
The girls have some new canvases.
No, Jess will have a heart attack if we bring home all these canvases. I don't know. I think they made shirts too, because there's a lot of. Okay. Did we hit? We might have hit here. This might be a good box. Only takes one. That's Margaritaville. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Caribbean extra large. Just the stuff he wore. I could see that. Dead stock. Okay. Alright. We're getting somewhere. This is the first good box in some time now. Okay, here we go. We got a Shack Attack ripped down. Alright. Only available on Whatnot, guys. Hustle, grind, and wind down the sleeves, and that's what it's all about. Nothing adventured, nothing gained. We swung the bat, and I do it again. $13,000 fountain sitting in the front of the storage. And another one, probably retails 7-8, sitting in front of the storage. You have to question, who buys that and what else do they buy? This one hasn't panned out. I haven't found nothing else of great value, in my opinion. There are some great things, and I see my money back. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot harder than I wanted to work, especially after hitting a grand slam right off the bat this year. But it is what it is. We got some stuff coming. I'll probably try to make another video. The unit is full. I think that I will get my money back damn near in the 2 water fountains, the 5 ship wheels, the 2 art cabinets, and a small Whatnot auction. Should get me back my money. Hello?
Yes.
Hi, how you doing? I got your number from Public Storage. They requested that I call you. I got your somebody's storage unit, and you're looking for something.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
You purchased this stuff to sell, right?
Yeah.
Well, I've got a proposition for you.
All right.
Let me first tell you why I have a proposition.
Okay.
The owner of this business is my cousin. We found each other accidentally. We're distant cousins. She's in California. Her son needed transplants for his heart and his lungs, and she did that, and she's sacrificed everything. Recently, well, back in the fall, her son went in the hospital for fever, got admitted at the hospital through a bad practice, which they should have been doing, intubated him, punched a hole in his lung, and he died.
Oh, wow.
She was working for the state of California as his caretaker. The moment that he died, she became unemployed. And then they would not pay her half the salary because she had stayed at the hospital. And they said, she wasn't taken care of because he was in the hospital. And her doctor had told her with a letter that she must be with him at all times, that it was that critical. Now she is in a very dramatic depression, as dramatic as they get. She's also due to come into a good chunk of money. We want to offer you whatever you value what you purchase, whatever value you put on it. We want to offer you 3 times that amount.
For what, just everything?
For everything that you got in that vehicle. Whatever you put a value on it as. What do you value what you have?
I honestly don't know, because I haven't even got a chance to move it all. I was gonna go finish it tomorrow, but I don't know, because it's also it's just not your normal storage unit. It's like an art studio, very heavy stuff, you know. Naturally the water fountains are what enticed me to buy it, because those are valuable, but I'm into it heavy. Like, I spent $10,500. I've got labor, all this, and you know, I don't have a value, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Well, she right now is not, she's right this minute, funds. That's why we want to overpay you, because we should have them within 90 days.
Okay.
And I wanted, I want you to call me back when you determine what all this stuff is valued at.
Okay.
And we want to pay you 3 times that amount. Now, some of those things that you have, it doesn't probably do not mean a thing to you. I mean, you probably don't have any use for it.
I don't know what's a wise route to go, because like they give you only 48 hours to move it. I'm already past 48 hours, and then I have to put it somewhere, and it almost makes more logical sense for me to leave it where it's at, because I haven't even touched a fraction of it. I only took out like one big box truckload, which I just unloaded into my warehouse today. Then the other part is, what happens if none of this transpires, and then I'm just stuck with a storage unit, you know, after waiting 3 months?
Well, that's the thing. Isn't it worth it?
Yeah, I'm fine with making a deal, but it's just scary because I'll be honest with you, and almost every time I've ever saved the stuff for the people like that, I end up having to move it because it doesn't transpire, and that worries me, because I'd have to go pay $500 out of my pocket, which I could do. I'm not like hurting for money. I can wait. It's just scary because it can also not go. Like, she could not get the money, and then she just didn't want to let go of the stuff, so here I am holding it, and you know what I mean?
Yes, I do. And she's supposed to be getting $330,000 for, and she has several of them.
Okay. Yeah, let me kick this around. Like, I mean, I wish there was a way, like, we could just transfer me something and I just give it over to you ASAP. I just don't like the idea of waiting, because, like I said, I'm nothing against y'all. I've had units where I've waited. The people just lagged me for weeks, and then they end up threatening.
Let me ask you a question. If she doesn't want to keep everything, and you can sell some of it, would that make a difference?
I mean, like, I would be happy just selling her the whole thing back like that. I don't mind. I just want to know that it's going to happen. You know, that's the hard part.
Yeah. Oh, I don't blame you. I don't blame you a bit. I don't blame you a bit. The unknown is something that's not easy to deal with.
Let me think about this and call you back.
Okay, all right. What is your name, please?
My name is Mike.
Mike, thank you, Mike. My name. I asked her a while ago. I said, "Are some things in there that he could go ahead and sell?" And she said, "Well, possibly." And I don't know why she'd want to hang on to her art stuff, because she can buy more.
Well, I mean, I don't mind her having everything back. I just need to make it right in my head. You know what I mean? Like, I know I can sell it, and even her art I could probably sell, but I don't want to have to do that if it's something she's willing to compensate for, et cetera, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think maybe there's some way we can come to an agreement, and if you feel sympathetic in a way, maybe that's something that can play into the equation, that you're willing to do it for a while at least. You're in the driver's seat, so I'm asking you what maybe we can do. I'm not getting a dime out of this in any way. She's getting her memories, and I'm just trying to help her.
I understand.
There's nothing in there I want to sell. I mean, there's nothing in there I want.
Because, like, I would literally, like I said, I've taken a whole load out. I haven't sold nothing. I unloaded the truck today. I could literally go back to my warehouse tomorrow, load my truck up, drive there, rent the unit. They've already authorized me to rent it. It's going to cost me about $500 a month. And then I just wait. And then it's just a waiting game. And hopefully this does transpire, and it doesn't come back to where 3 months from now I'm having to go pick it up and sell it. Because that's the annoying part. You know what I mean?
Have you checked to see if there's any cheaper places than public storage?
It really wouldn't make a difference, because what it costs to, I mean, that stuff there is, some of it's huge and heavy, and there's a lot of it. Like, you're talking days of another 2 days plus time. It's not much of a difference. Like, and the California 10 by 30, There's actually the extra space around the corner from there wants $1,100 for the same size unit.
Wow.
Yeah, I bought one there about 3 weeks ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. North Carolina, I bet that would go for $110 or something.
Yeah. Whew, what do I do? Because, like, yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I probably want at least 30,000 for it all.
Okay. She's gonna be in shape to pay for it. And I know you want to make a good amount, and I understand that. And that would be fine. No haggling. 30,000 plus whatever rental amounts you incur. So the amount, the difference between what you paid and the 30,000 will be pure profit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be like I said. I'm into it almost 13,000 right now. With gas, travel, cost of the unit, taxes, etc., etc. All right, guys, so we are back here in this storage unit. If you remember, we spent a fortune on this storage unit. We come to an agreement, and I'm taking this fountain and the little fountain. I'm waiting 90 days. I'm keeping these, and then they are going to come up with a chunk of money to buy it back. And I'm fine with that. I know it's risky. I have to put out almost $500 a month for a couple months to wait and leave it here when I'm already out well over $11,000. But sometimes you just got to do things, I don't know, the right way? I don't know, the hard way? I don't know what you call it.